What's going on, interwebs? Some more Earthlock on the build today. I had fun playing the first one. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. I haven't really checked the comments since Friday. I uploaded Saturday's video. Changed some stuff around in that in the creator studio. Answered comments. I guess I haven't checked comments since Saturday. Sunday, as I've mentioned in other videos, Sunday is kind of like my off day. If something interesting happens or I feel like an upload is necessary, I'll put an upload out. But typically I try to give myself Sunday. As you guys know, I'm trying to do this as like a full-time job. But I'm also trying to maintain my life here because, you know, I take care of my grandmother. I drive her to the doctor's office when she has to go. I take her to the store. She doesn't like to drive. I'm trying to kind of balance all that between gameplays, editing gameplays, doing stuff for her. And also spending time with my lady. So I try to typically take Sunday as that day. So sorry if you want like an upload on Sunday. Sometimes it's just hit or miss. Sometimes there's a video, sometimes there isn't. And you know, if you don't always check YouTube, feel free to follow me on Twitter if you want to. At Straxis, same as the channel name. Boy, the YouTube terms of service. I know a lot of people are talking about it right now. Boogie did a video. I believe he did a video about it. Rifle Gaming. I'm subscribed to Rifle. I've been subscribed to him since, you know, he only had like a couple thousand subscribers back when he was actually Rifle Gaming, not Rifle Gaming. And he just made a video about it yesterday. And I guess I should too? I mean, I'm not trying to hop on the bandwagon, but a lot of that shit they changed pertains to me, and I just cussed. So this recording is, the gameplay is kind of a backdrop, and it's not live by any means. But I cut out a huge part of it because, you know, it's repetitive watching battles all the time. I did leave one specific battle in the gameplay, and I'll talk about that when we get to it. But that one monster in that one battle is a fucking asshole. So hard and so unnecessarily difficult to kill, but we'll get there when we get there. For anyone who doesn't know, YouTube has recently changed their terms of service, and it's obscenely vague on what they determine as violating the terms of service. It used to be you could create content and be fine with it, you know. You'd only have problems if, you know, you were using copywritten material like music or, you know, gameplay that wasn't supposed to be out yet. You know, sometimes gaming companies send YouTubers games early. I'm not one of them because I'm not big enough for that yet. But, you know, Brad is a prime example. He gets games early all the fucking time. But they tell him in an email, like, exactly how far he can play into the game and put on YouTube before he has to stop and wait for the full release. They send him the full game, like, weeks in advance. And he records up into a certain point where they tell him, hey, nope, you can't do it anymore, you need to stop. And that's what he does. And people cuss, people, you know, got away with, like, I want to say partial nudity, because, you know, it appears in video games. It happens in MMOs all the time. It happens in mature-rated games all the time. There's a fucking strip club in GTA. So it happens, and people, you know, they record it, and they try to edit that shit out as best they can. But YouTube used to be kind of slack on it, but then with all this cyberbullying and all this other shit, they changed it not too long ago. They'd be like, you can't make rude comments or, you know, talk shit about anybody in your video or in the comments, which affected a small portion of YouTubers that get their subscribers and their views and shit. I'm trying to tread lightly here because these people kind of have like a cult following, and if you just say one bad thing about, you know, the fan base, if you say one bad thing about the YouTuber, they're just like they just explode. But the prime example, you know, is Leafy. You know, he's made a living calling people out on their bullshit, and for lack of a better term, bad-mouthing him on his channel. Not that the shit talk isn't deserved, you know, for the most part, any person he calls out deserves it. But, I mean, I don't think I've seen a video of him shit-talking anybody that didn't deserve the shit talk that he was laying out. But, and Leafy's another prime example of another person that made one of these videos talking about these changes in the terms of service, but they even went further than that to include, like, you can't cuss, you can't show, like, any fucking skin whatsoever. And you guys who've joined my channel recently, you know that probably the majority of you came over when I did the nude mod video, and that's about as scantily clad as you can possibly be. And the problem is that these bots for YouTube, these aren't actual people. They're fucking just ghosts in the machine, and they go through probably hundreds of thousands of videos a day, and they look for criteria in tags and other shit in descriptions, you know, keywords. And if they find those keywords, since it's a machine, it doesn't know any better. It automatically demonetizes the video. And it is not easy to get a video remonetized. You can't go to YouTube. You gotta go to fucking Google. Which is a huge pain in the ass. I personally haven't been affected, but then again, I'm not a big YouTuber right now. As I said, you know, I'm trying to do this as a full-time job. I'm trying to get there. But I've gotten substantial growth over the last few weeks. And I know, like, the main reason for that is because of my Fallout 4 mod videos. And one of the biggest viewed ones is the nude mod video, where I show lots of skin. You can call it clickbait if you want to. But I showed lots of skin. I didn't show, like, any X-rated body parts that would be qualified as nudity. Yes, they're naked, but you never saw the things that qualify as nudity. You know, for a woman to be naked in public, her nipples have to be out, or her fucking pussy has to be hanging out, or her ass crack. There are bikinis in real life that are basically spaghetti straps over your fucking nipples, and a G-string. You know, it's just like a centimeter of fucking fabric barely covering your pussy or your nips. That's legal on the streets. You can wear that to a fucking non-nude beach, and cops can't say shit to you because you're not naked. But you might as well be, because you basically you might as well have taped 2 dimes or quarters, depending on the size of your nips. You know, everybody's got different size nips. You might as well have taped coins to your tits and draped a napkin over your crotch. But you're fine. But on YouTube, the fucking new terms of service, and I guess, you know, anyone can go check them out. They're on YouTube. They're so obscenely vague that people like me who are just now starting out are worried that our videos are going to get demonetized. And we don't have the man-hour, like the manpower, the man-hours to fight this shit. We don't have the credibility that other YouTubers have, you know? If, like, Markiplier, he just uploaded a video yesterday, or the day before, where he was playing some fucking stupid Olympic game and he was running and shit and he was raging out. He dropped it. He said fuck like 50 times in that video. That's an over-exaggeration, but he said it over a dozen times in a matter of seconds. Granted, those seconds were edited, and by the way, this is the fight that I was talking about. That little onion fucker, he's a huge... He is a dick. I wasted so many healing bombs on this fucker, and this battle is actually cropped out. There was another thing accompanying that onion dude. And when he uses one skill, you can't attack him. You can only attack yourself. So you just have to wait it out. But, But, you know, Mark, he just uploaded a video where he said, like, fuck, like a dozen times in a matter of seconds. But if that video got demonetized, you know, he's... I don't want to say famous, because I don't feel like YouTubers are celebrities per se. We get treated like celebrities, and I say we, because I'm technically a YouTuber. I'm not, like, huge. But YouTubers get treated like celebrities, but I don't feel like we are celebrities. I mean... We're not celebrity. We're just working. This is our job. We're not like actors or anything, though some YouTubers do get work. But the point is, he has the ability to fight that. You know, I'm sure he has lawyers, or a lawyer, or knows a lawyer. Same thing with PewDiePie. Same thing with Jacksepticeye. Same thing with Leafy. I'm sure Leafy has a lawyer. He has to have one. Because he's pissed off a lot of people, but, you know, they have the ability to fight this stuff. And for low-level, brand new starting out budding YouTubers, we don't have the ability to. So it kind of was such a vague description of what could violate terms of service and such strict bots. It's a real deterrent to bring it, like, for anyone to start YouTube and try to make it their source of income. Even Rifle was like, I might actually have to close my channel because of the content I produce technically violates terms of service now, but it's up to the bots if they decide to demonetize the video or not. But and he has more subs than me, and he's also, you know, kind of getting hit hard because a lot of his subscribers are leaving because, you know, he's moving between places. He has a son now. So, I mean, if anyone is looking for, like, a new YouTuber to watch, he can be a bit over the top sometimes, but, I mean, if you have a friend that's, like, always the funny guy, then you probably like Rifle Gaming. Go check him out. Go sub to him. Go check him out, show him some love, because he definitely needs it. And I've been subbed to him for the longest time, and he definitely needs some help. I mean, I need help too, but I feel so bad for the guy. So, you know, if you're looking for a new YouTuber to watch, he does Destiny videos, he does Fallout videos. Go give him a look out. Go check out his channel, and if you like what you see, subscribe to him, because I would hate to see him go. He's a really funny guy. He's got the sense of humor that I kind of like. And I've been subbed to him for a really fucking long time. He's a cool dude. And he shouldn't be penalized just because, you know, he has a son now and he has responsibilities, you know. But he's still trying to maintain his channel even with the kid. But YouTube execs, come on with this terms of service stuff, man. But, until next time, interwebs, likes, comments, subscribes, keep it rolling. Later.